Hello everyone and welcome back to this channel. My name is Ashley and I read stories. This is the 8th and final episode in our nonfiction adventure all about space. And Scholastic News published this book written by Christine Taylor-Butler all about Pluto. And I would just like to make a note that these stories were written in 2005, and in 2006 actually, scientists recategorized Pluto. They consider it not a planet anymore. They consider what they call a dwarf planet. So some of the information in this book is not up to date, but I highly recommend, as always, that if you want to learn more accurate information, just Google it. It's so much fun to Google. The vocabulary words that we're going to go over today before we start reading this nonfiction adventure is core, moon, Neptune, orbit, Pluto, solar system, and telescope. Let's start, shall we? Pluto is very far away. No picture has ever been taken of the surface of Pluto. All the pictures of Pluto are painted by artists. And here is a pretty blue picture of Pluto. And this explanation box says, an artist drew this picture of Pluto. And I think they did a really great job. Pluto is the 9th planet from the Sun. It is made of rock and ice and has its own moon. Although I do want to point out that in my Google research, scientists say that Pluto has 5 moons as of today. Pluto is the smallest planet in the solar system. And again, they now consider it what to be called a dwarf planet. So here we have the linear image of the solar system with the sun being here at the beginning or the center, and all the way back here, try to get a close-up, is Pluto. It's so tiny. Pluto is hard to see. It is hard to see even with a giant space telescope. No spaceship has ever visited Pluto. And here's a gentleman here looking through a big telescope. And this box is explaining that his name is Percival Lowell. He was an astronomer. He searched for Pluto for many years, but did not find it. Oh, poor Percival. Scientists know that Pluto is made of both rock and ice. The outside of Pluto is mostly solid ice. The inside is called the core. Scientists are not sure how much of the core is rock or ice. And so here's another artistic rendition of Pluto with the crust on the outside and the core on the inside. Pluto has its own moon. It is called Charon. Charon and Pluto look alike. They both look like icy balls, but Charon is smaller than Pluto. So here is a side-by-side comparison of Pluto here and Charon there. And this box says Charon is about half the size of Pluto. Pluto goes around the sun on a path called an orbit. The path of most planets is shaped like a circle. Pluto's path is shaped like an oval. Sometimes Pluto's orbit crosses Neptune's orbit. And here's the diagram of the solar system in orbit around the sun in the center. And here we have the oval path of Pluto versus the circular paths of the other planets. Very interesting. In 2226, Pluto will cross Neptune's orbit. This is Frank right here. But Pluto will still be far away. From the surface of Pluto, the sun will still look as small as a star. We will know what Pluto really looks like by 2226. Maybe we will. Time will tell, won't it? Here's the 2-page diagram of our solar system with the sun in the middle or the center. And all the way in the back on the outside, an oval orbit is Pluto right here. It's so tiny, I don't know if you can see it. Here's my favorite part. This is the fun fact page. And as always, Earth's year is 365 days, whereas Pluto's year is 90,553 Earth days. That's a long time. Earth's day is equal to 24 hours, but Pluto's day is equal to 153 Earth hours. Earth has one moon, but remember, this book was written in 2005, and in 2006, they categorized it as a dwarf planet, and Google told me that there are actually 5 moons. Did you know that a spacecraft called New Horizons will leave for Pluto in the year 2006? But it will take 10 years to fly there. So that means that in 2016, it got to Pluto. How fun. Well, that's it, everyone. And I do realize that there is one more planet, the planet we're living on, Earth. But I think that all you need to do if you want to learn about Earth is go out and explore or Google and have a great time learning fun new facts. See you later, everyone. Bye.